And so here's what we'll do. You could be standing, and in fact, I would invite you to stand. I'm going to stay sitting just so my head doesn't go out the top of the screen. And of course, anybody who any kind of Qigong can be done sitting. That's part of what makes it Qigong. And so we're going to focus on the belly button and the area behind the belly button as associated with body. We're going to bring our attention to the heart and lungs area, and that's associated with with what the Chinese call the heart mind. We would call that our mental emotional self, because the mental self is the thinker and the emotional self is the feeler. And in the Chinese concept, the feeler and the thinker are intended to be in accord. And so the part of what Qigong is all about is to bring the heart and the mind into resonance, so that they're not, the mind could be thinking and the heart could be feeling. What we want is the heart and the mind to be thinking and feeling in accord with each other. And of course, the state of calm is the most profound place where the heart and the mind can find each other and agree to be in accord and in resonance. And then the spirit is associated with the head and the point at the top of the head and the third eye point and so forth. And these three levels are called the Dan Tien. Dan means elixir, a medicine within our own being. Tien means a place or a field or a location. So the elixir for the metabolic self is in the body, and the physiological self is the lower Dan Tien, down by the belly button. The middle Dan Tien is associated with the heart mind, and the upper Dan Tien is associated with the spirit or the transcendental aspect of ourself. So what we're going to do is place let's go, let me just think about how to do this. Raise your hands in front of you so that your elbows are bent and your palms are up. Palms are facing up. And breathe in as if you are gathering qi or healing resources from the universe into the palms of your hands. And as you're breathing in, you can also focus on the soles of your feet and think, as I'm breathing in, I'm collecting energy through my palms and my soles. Now, what we know is that you're already filled with energy, and the real goal is to calm down. But using an image of gathering celestial and earthen resources through the hands and feet. Big breath in. Now, bring your hands together and place your hands on, both hands, one on top of the other, over your belly button. And think to yourself now, I'm sending qi with purpose and intent to my metabolic self. And you could make circles with your hands one on top of the other around the belly button. Go circle one way. Let's take a deep breath now and then. And then circle your hands the other way around the belly button. And then we're going to hold there for a moment and take a few deep breaths. My breath might be a little deeper than yours. So just go at the pace you want to go. Big deep breath in. And think to yourself, collecting my awareness in the area of my physiological self with the intention of maximizing my physiological self and its function. Exhale slowly. And by the time we've done this whole practice, we will have taken probably somewhere between 7 and 9 very deep breaths. Another big one. And right now you're just saying to yourself something like, my physiological self is working better right now than almost ever, because I'm always busy doing something else. Right now, I'm not doing anything else. Exhale slowly. And then open your hands again so that your elbows are bent and your palms are facing up and your hands are close to in front of you, your right hand out in front of your right shoulder, your left hand out in front of your left shoulder. Big breath in. And imagine yourself gathering the chi of the sky cosmos through the palms of your hands, and then gathering the chi of the earth through your feet and bringing it all into the center of the body. And as you take that long, slow exhalation, put your hands together in front of your heart and then lay your hands on your heart. And then very slowly make some circles. Your heart is there, your lungs are there, your thymus gland, which is the most important singular immune cell, the T cell, T for thymus, is there. Rub, and when we're doing this rubbing, it's kind of like we're sending impulses into the nervous system, but we're also creating a little friction, and the Chinese would say building up the chi. And then stop and hold. And then let's take 2 or 3 big, deep, slow, relaxed breaths here. Hold for a moment your breath, and then exhale slowly. Notice what you're feeling. Now take a couple of regular breaths, focused on the heart and the mind, heart-mind. In the Chinese language, the heart and the mind are the same thing. Thinking and feeling coming into coherence. Exhale very slowly and notice what you're feeling. Turn your attention inward and notice what you're feeling. And then place your hands out in front of you again. We're going to do this one more time. Palms facing up, right hand out in front of right shoulder, left hand out in front of left shoulder. Big deep breath, gathering chi through the hands and feet. And then as you're exhaling, cross your hands together and place the center of your palm over the center of the other palm, over the what we sometimes call the pineal point or the third eye point. And big deep breaths here. Hold for a moment. Exhale slowly, very slowly. Notice what you're feeling. Take 2 or 3 deep, not deep breaths, just regular breaths. Scanning, relaxing, deepening your sense of relaxation. One big, deep, slow, long breath in. Hold for a moment. Exhale very, very slowly. Scan the body. Notice what you're feeling. And then let's just be quiet. You can breathe again deep if you want to. You can just breathe normally. Let's just be quiet for another 30 seconds and see if you can avoid distraction. The most powerful thing about Qigong is learning how to be quiet and disassociate from complexity. So 30 seconds of doing whatever you can to not get distracted into habituated thinking. And it's somewhere around there, 30 seconds. And then we're going to close by take your hands all the way out to the right and left as far as you can go. And then reach up into the sky as if you're gathering another armload of chi. And then bring your hands down in front of your face. Think I'm harmonizing the chi of my eyes, my ears, my nose, my tongue, all the tissues of my face and my brain, then my neck and my vertebral column, and then my thyroid gland, and then my heart and my thymus gland and lungs. My hands are passing these organs, and then my liver and spleen and pancreas and stomach and kidney in the back, and adrenal glands and gallbladder and large intestine, bladder, and my reproductive organs. And then place your hands in your lap, lengthen your spine, lift your head up on top, drop your shoulders, soften your fingers. One more deep breath. And then before you open your eyes and go back to business, let me just say, notice what just happened. We engaged the body, we engaged the mind and imagination, we engaged our capacity to stay focused, part of the heart mind as well. We did a lot of deep breathing, and it's very possible you feel different. Something is different. And everybody feels the chi in different ways, so I won't tell you what you should be feeling. I'm inviting you to notice what you are feeling. That is the medicine within. And you cannot this medicine. You can only make this medicine for no cost through your own practice. And then let's just go prayer hands, bow, because it's always reasonable to recognize ourselves in each other.